Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do a reading for our Pisces for this month of July 2022. So we'll check out what kind of messages we have for Pisces for this month of July 2022. We're using the Urban Tarot deck for our reading. To clarify, we're going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. And for advice cards or message cards, we're going to use the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Alright, Pisces, that was quick. But I came from the deck a little bit deep. Do past, present, future, possible outcome. Do it a little bit different today. Alright. And then let's see what kind of messages we have for you. Advice messages. Keep in mind that I do read mostly from the sun sign perspective, but of course everything is up to you to make a final decision on. A decision that is based on what would be in your highest interest, okay? Because this is based on energy, on the current energies, and energies can change just as well as people's minds can change, decisions can change, anything can change at any moment's notice. Oh, Pisces, you guys have a lot of message cards as well. Okay, do one more shuffle. That's a lot of cards. All right. And I'm trying to think of what else. If you're interested in any readings, check out my website, chillinanitarot.com, and you can purchase a reading there, okay? One. It's just one. All right. So we saw that. That was the sun. The spiral. Ooh, I haven't gotten the spiral, I think, for anybody yet. Oh, I'm telling you, guys have a lot of cards that want to come out. There we go. Tree of Life. I'm just going to turn it over because, you know what? I'm going to take that one too. They want you to have 3 also. And for the perfumes this month, I'm just going back to an old Deepa Goodie. Levy's Belle from Lancome. My favorite one. And it's just very comforting. For me, it's just very comforting. Okay, and I'm trying to think of what. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's get into it. Let's see the recent past. No! How does this? Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even know I had that. You know what? I want to keep the cards, but at the same time, it's like it doesn't make anything official. I can't. I can't. No, I can't do it that way. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, dear Pisces. I really thought I had all the cards out. And I'm very about the way, I do things. Let me move these up. I'm so sorry. I hope you all are doing well, especially after this full moon. It is something. Pisces. Oh man, I can't believe I had that card in there. It kind of threw everything off. Oh. Alright, we'll take it. It wants to come out. That's Judgment. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Past, present, future, possible outcome. Okay. Kind of on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands, Victory. Okay, so you are going to succeed. Interference. Okay, Pisces. Nine of Wands. You're trying to take action in order to make sure you're able to gain that stability and security, especially with finances, career, things relating to the home, my dear Pisces. But there's still a lot of negative thoughts that you've been battling with. But it looks like you are going to overcome that with, you're going to come out of it and be able to successfully move on and even achieve the goals that you want. But let's take a look. Oh, these cards. I am not a fan. I'm going to be honest with you. Um, Again, we have Judgment, right? Uh, Very interesting how they have this. Hold on. Where's that deck? I want to take a look because this isn't this like a selling me. It looks like a memorial, and I want to see how they interpret it. Yeah, it's about seeing yourself and your life as part of a greater cycle of time. It's about looking at your place in history and trying to see yourself through the eyes of those who came before and those who are yet to come. Okay, shows an image of the dead rising from their graves on Judgment Day. I guess because we have this person here. Hold on. I don't really see any rising. I just see this to me is more of a reflection, but that could be it. It hmm. It's a little. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with. I mean, it's their card, so it's the call to take a look at what you have done with your time on this planet and to ask, yeah, because to me it's more of a reflective period that you've been in, not necessarily. I think in order to make a decision in the end, right? Yeah. Take a look at what you've done with your time on this planet to ask yourself how you will face your creator when that time is over. In this instance, I much prefer the creator of the deck prefers to use the connotation of Crowley's Aeon, in which we see time as a cycle that continues, perhaps into infinity, and we are judged not by divine justice, but by what we leave behind for generations yet to come. Okay, yeah, because it seems a little different. So I was just trying to understand what was the creator's perspective, the author's perspective on what they were trying to portray in this. For me, is definitely more of like a um, reflection on the past, in order to make that decision of how you're going to continue to proceed in the future. In the present, we have the Prince of Discs, the Day Trader, which is the uh, Knight of Discs. Sorry. You know what? I just realized. Oh, I maybe it was the Page of Discs, and I called it Knight of Discs. I just did Cancer's reading, and I kept seeing it as the Knight of Discs. But that's okay. So we have the Prince of Discs, um, or the Knight. All right, and that's the goal that you're. Yeah, there's a goal you're trying to achieve. Usually, the Knight of Discs is the only one who achieves the goal. They're just kind of slow about it. The day trader. So as far as the current present time, you're taking reasonable risks. Right? Any gambles that you make are calculated. You're not trying to do things um, just for the heck of it, or just winging or anything. No, you're you're trying to do things in a very strategic and calculated way in order to get the best results as your outcome. And absolutely, why not move smartly, right? Instead of having to work so much harder, if you do things in a strategic way, you're bound to get a better outcome, right? That is the goal. That is the purpose of creating a plan and or following a strategy. In the upcoming future, though, you have the Four of Truth. So the Four of Truths, or Four of Swords, Truth, the Truth card, is kind of like to give yourself a break. Okay, to give yourself a break, especially in the mental, kind of get out of your headspace a little bit, be a little bit kinder to yourself, take a little bit of time out to have some fun. Um, let's take a look at this Four of Truths as your upcoming future. near future. You know what? I really want. I don't know. I feel like Pisces. You may want to take a look at that Prince of Discs also. So let's take a look at the Prince of Discs first, and then we'll take a look at that Four of Swords. The Truth card, and the possible outcome that you're afraid of is failure, and that would be Seven of Fire. No, Seven of Discs. Some sort of limbo. Nothing happens. All right, let's take a look at why the Prince of Discs is here, please and thank you. Ooh. Reading's a little heavy for my dear Pisces. I hope you guys are okay, especially with this full moon we just had. It seems to be rather overbearing, I feel. At least for me, it has been. Saw the Strength card, so you're going to need a lot of courage. Really pick up those britches, really pull them up. Okay, so I think the Prince of Discs is pretty self-explanatory because no other cards really want to come out for it. There we go. Five of Wands. There's a lot of external conflicts going on around you. Could it be? I don't think it's competition because this is outside of your control. Things that are happening around you, not necessarily because of you or that involve you. All right, and because of all these conflicts that are going on around you, it's put you in a very negative mindset where you just don't seem to see a way out of, which is why you need to give yourself a mental break. Let's take a look at why the Four of Swords is here, please and thank you. Maybe I can get more clarity on that Four of Swords. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I got a bunch of cards that fell. Okay, not here, not here. But they're way over there. Good. Alright, I think maybe it wasn't a bunch of cards. Alright. No. Okay, this is it. Whew. A lot of cards came out. Pisces, this is heavy. Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. That's one set. The other set, geez, look how it came out. And that set was stuck over here. You can't see. Okay, I'm gonna make my fingers, but further back, so you couldn't see that. All right, so you may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, who's very guarded and may give an opportunity, but they may have an option between you and another person. It could be also Pisces that you're in this Queen of Swords mode. You're very ready to, cut out whatever is not correct. You're seeking truth. You're seeking honesty. You're looking for, to be around people who are going to be truthful, honest, sincere, right, and loyal to you. Okay, so it looks like you're guarded, but you may give one more opportunity to someone, but you have a choice as to whether or not you want to give it to them. There is going to be some kind of communication coming in from them if you haven't heard from them yet. Or this is just, reinforcing that maybe this is a communication that you want to give to them and you're not sure. Now, the second set of cards, the High Priestess, the World card, Queen of Cups, and King of Swords. What is this? I kind of stuck because I don't know. It's not that I don't know. It's just that I don't want to say it because I hate giving bad news. But I know that life is not always sunshine and rainbow. Something has almost come to an end between a Queen of Cups and a King of Swords. So this is obviously a couple, and the way the cards are showing up, there is some sort of distance, there is some sort of separation. Maybe, okay, if you are a if you are in your masculine energy, or if you're a male Pisces, you may have been very in your head trying to figure things out as you go along. You're trying to come up with a plan, because for me, the King of Swords is the strategizer, the great orator, um, and you're able to maintain your control through a great, effective, clear, transparent communication, and strategizing as well is also very important. That's what makes you a very great air sign king. This is something my male Pisces, I believe, or any female Pisces who are in that masculine energy at this time, you may be embodying this masculine air air energy, right? So that's fine. Um, but there's a distance between you and someone who is in this Queen of Cup energy. It could be vice versa. You apply it as it resonates. I'm just trying to give you as many um, vantage points or perspectives. I'm sorry, as many possibilities as there can be. So even as the Queen of Cups, even if you're the Queen of Cups, like, you want to give your cup, but you're not looking at this Queen of Swords. Maybe right now you just feel like, if you're in this Queen of Cups energy where you really care, if you, my dear Pisces, maybe you're the feminine Pisces, you're very in your element, and you want to give your cup to someone, to this air sign, but you feel like you need to protect this, um, you need to protect your love. You need to protect your heart from them, because they seem so distant, maybe even somewhat detached, based on the layout of the cards. What's interesting, and I know I haven't touched on it, so you're probably like, all right, come on, is your intuition is letting you know that something is coming to an end, whether this a time of separation is coming to an end and you're going to come together, or this relationship uh, is going to finally end. Let's take a look at why that failure card is here. Bottom of this deck, we have Seven of Swords. Somebody's been sneaking. If it's in this, if you're resonating with this set of cards, someone's not been. There's clarity about a certain someone's behavior, why they've been sneaking around. Queen of Rods. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Oof. You may have been dealing with a fire sign who's finally obtained some clarity about someone's sneakiness, maybe about your behavior, maybe, you know, this, it could be you, you decide, oh, what? Hold on. You know, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, and that's up here. Things are changing for the good, right? We got Queen of Wands. So you're really trying to hustle. You've really been active, trying to achieve what you want, trying to get what you want. All right, and clarity is really what you're seeking. Clarity as to what's been going on, what's why, either why this is happening to you, why this behavior. And look, we got two sevens. That's pretty important too. Um, why is there this distance, or why this separation and what have you. But I think, my dear Pisces, you are here presented as the high priestess. Could also be indicative that there is a third party in the midst. We did see that Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so that may be too. It's a lot. It's a heavy reading. But again, I did say I wanted to see that seven of. We got Page of Cups. There may be children involved. We have Seven of Pentacles again, same card. Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. So things are stagnant, and you're trying to figure out why. Why is all of this stagnancy happening? Why is it that I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor? What is causing this? Why all this confusion? And it's so funny. Today is the 14th that I'm recording, July 14th, 2022, as I'm recording this. So we did just have the buck moon last night. We just had that super moon last night. So maybe it could have something to do with that. It's kind of it may have put some things on pause for you right now, and caused a lot of great confusion. It was a very strong moon. I'm not saying that it, you know, um, it's a horrible moon or anything like that. It's just affecting us so differently, or in different ways. We got Ace of Cup. There is new love coming. So if there was a betrayal amongst this time or something that was confusing, just understand that there is a new either a new love opportunity coming in, or there could be even a new possibility of a new kind of love. It's almost like appreciation, right? Appreciation for understanding to appreciate what you do have. Looking at your cup, because see how the Queen of Cups here, she's holding her cup, right? And this is what I want you to understand. She's holding this cup, and here is universe trying to give her. To me, think of it like our Creator, universe, wanting to give you this cup filled with the abundance of love and blessings and gratuity, and thank all those great things, right? With this bird. So I think this is a message where things are going to come through. It's just a period, it's just a cycle, but it's going to um you're gonna make a breakthrough. Remember, we did, was it your card that we saw, the King of Nine of Cups? I was also behind that. Look, the star, communication. So things are going to get better. It's just going to, right now, you have to let things happen as they go and let people do what they need to do. But you do have a lot of, um, I don't want to say a lot, but there are some great cards as far as major arcanas. The only one we have is the moon. But if you think of it too, look at this combination of the High Priestess and the moon. I mean, the High Priestess can give you clarity through this confusion. You just have to, and especially you, my dear Pisces, you just have to really follow your intuition. If you have been dreaming lately, I would take a closer look to and spend a little bit more time recalling what you remember from that dream in order to understand what the message is that it's trying to give you. And I think that's what this is, because it's like universe is coming in and granting you this new couple of, maybe it's your need um to realign with your, or to realign yourself with your spirit guides, to realign yourself with you know our heavenly creator, however you associate yourself with them. All right, my dear Pisces, let's take a look at your advice cards. The spiral. It reminds me, what? It reminds me of, like, in Spanish we call it el caracol, right? So in the ocean, it's like, it's not just a shell. It's, I forget what kind of, almost like a conch shell, right? Because they have that spiral. Caracol. They're not the conch shells. The other ones, the really tiny ones, they're very spirally that you see in the ocean. Maybe you need a trip in the ocean, right? Because the four truth, or the four swords, the truce card, you need a break. Go to the ocean, go to the beach. Be safe, please, because it's been crazy at the beaches lately. Um, the ocean. That's just my intuitive take on this. You need to go to the beach. Ground yourself with the sand and the water. If you can't water the lake, please be safe out there. Got the Tree of Life and the Sweat Lodge in reverse. You need medicine. Oh. All right, let's take a look at this. Where's the little book? The Spiral. That's changes that are coming. So the spiral, the essence, from galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach. See, shells at the beach. I'm telling you. The spiral is found extensively in the natural world. It is shaped in the form of a coiled serpent. Has its shape in the form of a coiled serpent, has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, and then extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey and until the exhausted no, to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and the mind, letting all those negative things go, and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. So you got something new coming your way. This is an opportunity for you to let go of the old in order to receive the new. Remember, Ace of Cups, that's here. The invitation. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. Let's take a look at the tree of life, which is number 58. I almost feel like you need to catch your breath, you know? The essence. The tree of life is a sacred symbol throughout the Americas. Its deep roots reach into the lower world, the unconscious, while its branches reach to the heaven. The source of destiny to be whole in your life's journey. It is important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. This is what you're being called to do. This is your invitation. If you are too much in your thinking head, Eight of Swords, remember? And the Moon card, very indicative of that. Where are we? If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with your roots and physical body. If you are caught in mechanical doing, you are feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and branches be aligned with your heart's longings. And remember, I said that too. Remember, I'm like, take a look at this. If we look at the Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups, it's almost, it's almost as if she's been given this cup and now she's saving it for herself. She's trying to, protect her heart in a way, protect her love, protect her vulnerabilities. Yeah, I can see that. That's vulnerability is a word that's used, and vulnerability can be very scary. We don't want to show our weaknesses, but we're very protective of that. All right, let's take a look at the sweat lodge. The essence of the sweat lodge is the sweat lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in a fire outside, then brought into the lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red hot stones to sweat away old habits and beliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. Because it's in reverse, this is your medicine. Life is offering you a second chance. Take it, since this chance may not come your way again for a while. Mother Earth is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as needed for spiritual rebirth. Gift yourself time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential until you come out the other side, free, wise, and full of creativity. All right. So, yeah, there's an. Remember, we did say maybe it's what with the high priestess of the moon. You need to realign yourself, reconnect yourself with your, with your spiritual beliefs, with Creator, Universe, how you associate with it, right? Getting and needing to realign yourself with your spiritual self and your spiritual beliefs is very important. This is what's going to help you. Um, and accept the things for what they are. Do not fear it. Anything that you may fear is this is a time to really process it, right? This is what I'm feeling. I am feeling this. Identify those feelings. why you're feeling them, what has caused it, how long, um, what has caused it, who has caused it, uh, when did it start, where has it led you to now, what are you going to do about it, how can you overcome it, and I think that's very, very important. All right, my dear Pisces, I really hope that this has resonated with you, and if it has, please let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate this opportunity. If you would like a personal reading, definitely check out my website, chillinanitarot.com. And you can purchase your website there. I mean, your website, your personal, your choice of personal reading there. And until, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until we read again, bye.